Welcome to episode 4 of Alaska to Argentina. Today, we'll be starting at Beaver Creek in the Yukon in Canada, and we'll be getting to Watson Lake in British Columbia. Enjoy. Alright, good morning guys. I'm just packing up right now. Me and Addison made a point yesterday to try to make it a long day today. So, pretty much the main thing is just starting earlier and taking less time off the bike. So, I set my alarm for 5:45 and I'm packing up right now. Right now it's 5:59 now. So we'll see how long it takes to get out of camp. We're just gonna make coffee and stuff and then leave. About to be at Discovery Yukon Lodgings. Hopefully they have a drink. We've done 50.3 kilometers today. So far, it's only 11. I'm crossing this little bridge. White River. Just saw a beaver right here, but it dove underwater and slapped its tail in the water. So probably built that dam. Beautiful blue skies and green mountains. Alright, filled my first SD card. Now I just stopped because I see Addison wasn't behind me and it's been like 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, we just had lunch at Beaver Creek and then it was really nice dipping in the water, dipped my shirt, dipped this buff, and I just had ramen, coffee, and beef jerky in the ramen. It was pretty good. It was refreshing. Alright, I'm gonna go back and try to help him. Alright guys, I'm freaking exhausted. Did 146 kilometers. It's like 85-ish miles, 86. We're at like this rest area near Klein, but I'm so tired. But we need water. But here's a little view. Can't see it great on the GoPro, but yeah. Alright, have to ration food. Addison gave me some bars, thank God. Bless him. And then that white car over there also gave us water so we could make dinner, so it all worked out. We might starve a little on the way to Destruction Bay tomorrow, but I mean, I learned it is what it is. Addison went to get the water and they were like rationing the water and stuff, so kind of just explained like, you know, we don't want to hurt someone else because of our own fault. And obviously, yeah, I agree with that. And I just didn't see that side of them because I was over here setting up my tent, but yeah, that's reasonable. So tomorrow, breakfast at Burwash or lunch or whatever, and then Destruction Bay has groceries. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. There's Klein Lake. Can't see it too well. I can see it with my eyes better, honestly. I'm gonna stop at this other gas station and get more snacks. The next stop is, this is Destruction Bay, and then next is Haynes Junction. It's the next spot with food. A beautiful picture I just couldn't have left out. Guys, I found a tadpole. just chilling. Like he's not alive. He is. See you, buddy. I freed him. Alright, I don't know how much I updated you guys, but been riding into a headwind for 2 days. Alaskan Highway right off the Alaskan Highway right into Canada. It's just wind and more wind. Like you gotta pedal downhill straight through basically from Beaver Creek, and we're at Congdon Creek now. And it's been going for 2 days. We tried making it a big day yesterday. It was 50. No, 80. We did 80 miles. It's just, my legs are shot from yesterday. We had like a big meal at a Destruction Bay. Some poutine and fries. But yeah, so, I don't know. I'm just following Addison into this campground. I'm way behind him. Alright, yeah, we're gonna be staying at Congdon Creek Campground. Free firewood if you stay at this campground, but you have to cut it. It's right next to Klein Lake, Kalani Lake, I don't know. Still super windy. Stake the tent down today. But a little sign I saw over here. The last place we were at, there was a rest area a little bit ago, and like the last place we slept, where the people gave us food, and someone told us it's like that part what a lot of bears like migrate through. There's like a little like bear walking corridor, I guess, and then also this place is also a bear habitat, I guess. Because over there, that way, up in those mountains most likely, that's like Kalani National Park Reserve. And there's Kalani Lake. And then back there, we just passed a creek called Congdon Creek. This is Congdon Creek Campground. And yeah, came down here. I'm here. Bears go right this way along the lake, so gotta keep my bear spray handy. Good morning, guys. Seems like every night I just keep sleeping better and better. Addison's still asleep, so kind of whispering. I just use the mat, and then my thermarest pad, I don't know, it might have a hole in it, but I'm not sure. My pillow for sure has a bunch of holes in it, so I haven't been using that for a while. But I use my thermarest pad, like rolled up in it. I don't know what happened here, the audio just cut out, but yeah, I've been using my rain jacket and my thermarest pad. Or I'm just getting used to sleeping on my back, kind of, and just turning my head a little. But yeah. Good night. Big mountains. Sheesh, so pretty. Snow up there, no snow down here. Tips are touching the clouds. The 3 horsemen are coming to me. They're coming. I kind of want to feed them stuff. I'm gonna. Our campground last night. It was nice and flat. Just pretty windy. Had some weird dreams too, but besides the point. Here we go. Made it to Whitehorse, basically. Not actually in town yet, but I mean, there's the sign. Alright guys, I forgot if I updated you about this, but at Beaver Creek, we met this guy named Rod and Tova. And Rod said we could stay at his place, so we're on the way to his place. Gonna drop off all our bags and then run a couple errands, just my tent, Addison's bike. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I did say this already, but yeah. And then he said we could, if the weather doesn't start raining, we could probably barbecue at his house, so it'd be a fun little time. But yeah, thought I'd just update you. We are maybe 30 miles or kilometers away from his house. Riding down the road. Alright guys, so we made it to Rod's house. We got the basement bed. It's gonna be awesome. And then this is Mila. Mila. He has a dog. He was Kento or something. But yeah, he's letting us stay at his house tonight.
I regret not having an interview with Rod, because that was the first cool interaction we had in Canada, and it wasn't even with warm showers. It was just a genuine person letting us stay at their house for 2 days.
We had eggplant last night. I don't like eggplant, but I just ate it. It was, I mean, the greens were good, and then obviously like calories or whatever, but yeah. Last time I had eggplant at Olive Garden, I gagged, but did better this time. So let's go. This is a little pad. House over there. Shed. Alright, leaving Whitehorse. We got discs, frisbees from the sports store, because we heard there's a disc golf course at Watson Lake. So we decided why not, and just something to do after we set up camp and stuff. And then we found these random holes, this putting place. Just playing a little.
What's the name of the place?
It's called Lone Moose. There's a llama statue. Huh. So ahead in the sky, partly cloudy, and then backwards, it's just pouring. It's funny how it works. I hear nothing. Baby snails in the tent on the outside. Rainfly. It held up a little with the Scotch guard, but not great. Just trying to filter water, then I stepped in this marsh area and went knee deep up in water.
Not just water.
Yeah, I like broke the seal to a smell, an unknown smell. Got another flat, and it wouldn't fill up. I'll throw your coffee in there. And then a guy came by with an air compressor, but what was the problem? It was like, what happened with the first one?
Mount onto the rim, and no matter how much we pumped it with our hands, and then the guy with the air compressor was able to mount it, and then the problem was after that is that the tube that I had just patched was re-leaking again, so I was losing air. So I went and tried to put a new tube in there, and then that tube had a hole in it. So then I got out my last spare, and we were able to make it work. What, like an hour later, here we are.
Yeah, we're making lunch. So, yeah. Situation now. There's a lot of cool mushrooms over there though. Let's go. Johnson Crossing Lodge was a real place. I called it. Got cinnamon bun, chocolate chip cookie, oatmeal raisin cookie, Fanta cream soda, and then these junior caramels. Only seen junior mints before. And then I also finished the Carrie book, the Stephen King's first novel. And I got this book called The Mountain in the Sea, about like giant octopuses that can communicate. So we'll see how that is. Good morning, everyone. So we made it an early start today. We're gonna get to Teslin and have breakfast. And also last night, I don't know if I told you guys, but I got a mushroom field guide, and then like medicinal and edible plants of Northern America field guide book. And then we were looking around our camp yesterday, just looking at mushrooms, trying to identify them. And we think we found porcini. I think it's called King Bolliate, and golden chanterelle, and then some other random mushrooms that might be poisonous or not. But we put those ones in different bags. The ones that we think are good to eat, we put in a good bag. We're gonna try to find someone to ID them when we get into Teslin. So that'll be fun. But yeah, other than that, just on the way to Teslin. Still wooded areas. Probably be like an hour and a half or so to Teslin. We'll see. Let's keep Yukon clean. Let's keep British Columbia clean. So, got attacked by a dog at Morley Lake. Me and Addison were coming down the hill, and we saw that dog, and it was like barking and going crazy. The lady came out and told it to come back. It doesn't listen. And then as we eat lunch and everything, as we're leaving, I'm in front, and I see the dog, and it starts running up, barking at me, and like leaning its head out, trying to bite me, it looks like. So I like try kicking it, and it bites my shoe. And then the lady's just like, she's like, oh, what? If you kick it, it'll attack you. And I'm like, it was attacking me before. She's like, I'm like, it bit me. She's like, where? And I show her my shoe, like my shoe. And then she's like, oh, well, if you wouldn't have kicked it, it wouldn't have attacked you. I just tell her, have a good day. I don't know, she just can't argue with them, I guess. And now, I'm practicing my quick draw on the bear spray. So next time that happens, the dog's getting sprayed. It's happened one time before earlier in this trip too. I think like early on in Canada, like 2 days ago right now, maybe. Dog was chasing, but we just yelled at it and it ran away. It was pretty close to biting my ankle though, while I was riding. We are about 182 kilometers from Watson Lake. Forgot if I said this, but there's a disc golf course there. Play some disc golf. Probably not today, but tomorrow. I don't know if there's any services along the way. I really doubt it, but maybe we'll get lucky. Look at this big mountain though. On the distance, can't see great on the GoPro. Moose collision area. Today's been a good day, guys. Woke up at like 8-ish, or like 7. Got going at 8. We've hit like every service station and gotten drinks, and we're still, we jumped in a lake, cold plunge, hot day, ate lunch at a little creek that was really nice, really pretty. I'll put the video there. And we're already at 77.8 miles, or kilometers. We're gonna make it to 100 kilometers, I think. Spoke too soon. The gas station services was closed, and there was a there's a Fanta from 2017 on the floor. We had some. Oh yeah, also we crossed the Continental Divide, which is like a line down the Americas where the water flows to either the Pacific Ocean or I think the Atlantic, like the one either west Pacific obviously, and then on the other side the rivers flow east because it's just the biggest point like down the Americas, which is really weird. And there's a river right over there flowing east. Found a high bush cranberry. The only thing is the berries aren't.
There's like sticks in the beginning. Watch out.
Oh. Signpost from Germany, I think. Lady Lake, Florida. I'm at a whole other side now. It's pretty big.